Islamic way of life. Named Nazir Tul Fateh. Class Botany Department. College Rajbadi Gove College. Rajbadi, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Topic Islamic way of life. Sayyid Abul Ala Maududi. Islamic way of life. If man follows the course of piety and godliness, which he is free to choose and follow, he will succeed in this world and also in afterlife. In this world, he will qualify himself for the heaven of eternal bliss, Al Jannah. And if he chooses to follow the other course, i.e., that of godlessness and evil, while he is equally free to choose and follow, his life will be one of corruption, disruption, and frustration in this world, and he will meet colossal misfortune in the life to come, that abode of pain and misery which is called hell. After administering this warning, God set man upon the earth and provided the very first human beings, Adam, and Eve, with his guidance in according with which men were to live on the earth. Thus man's life on this earth did not begin in utter darkness. The very first man was provided with a burning touch of light and guidance so that humanity may attain glorious destiny. The very first man received revealed knowledge from God Himself. He had knowledge of the reality and was given the code of life by following which he could have a life of bliss and success. This code of life was Islam, the attitude of complete submission to Allah, the creator of man and the whole universe. It was this religion which Adam, the first man, passed down to posterity, but later generations gradually drifted away from the right path and adopted different erroneous errands. Out of negligence they lost the original teachings, or out of folly or mischief, they adulterated and prevented them. They associated with God innumerable human beings, non-human objects and imaginary entities as deities, and indulged in shirk, polytheism, of the worst type. They mixed up the pure teachings of gods with strange myths, ideas and philosophical, and thus produced a jungle of religions and cults. They discarded the God-given principles of social ethics and collective morality, the Sharia, and deprived the human life of peace and tranquility. Sayyid Abul Ala Maududi. Nations rise and falls. Why? Those who work tremendous havoc are swept out of effective existence. Allah keeps a constant watch over what constructive and reformative measures they take and what havoc they bring about in the world. Until the time their deeds of construction outweigh their deeds of destruction, and until there is anyone else available who is likely to perpetrate this destruction, Allah perpetuates the rules of these people despite all their misdeeds and sins. But when the balance of their achievement is heavily inclined towards destruction and less towards construction, Allah removes them from authority and casts them away in their place. Some others are installed to manage the affairs of the world subject to the same inflexible condition.